Welcome to Tyler Talks. This is Tyler Douthit coming at you. Here, have with me Nicole Scott. She is the most recent recipient of the TFD Unlimited Award, awarded to a local high school senior that shows good ideas as far as entrepreneurship and getting ahead and hard work and the whole deal like that. So, Nicole, say hello to everyone.
Hi everyone.
All right, and you have your main business is called what?
It's called Contractor Critiques and it's a blog, and if anyone wants to look at it, they can just go to nicolescottblog.blogspot.com.
Great. And the main idea of what you do there is what?
I write reviews of products that companies send me. I usually focus on beauty and fashion, but sometimes I branch out to talk about books and stuff like that. My main demographic is women, but there's a lot for men to read too, if they're shopping for anyone, for example.
I've heard it's a growing market. A lot of men's skincare stuff is a growing market.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a stereotype that girls only care about their skin, but I think men are becoming more aware of how to care about,
I think so. And so you have companies send you products free of charge, and you review them. How did you manage to start getting companies actually send you products?
I started on a website called Buzz Agent, and what that website does is it just takes ordinary people like myself or like anyone else watching, and they send small little sample size products in exchange for what I consider to be a pretty lengthy review. They would ask for a lot. And as I started doing it, I started thinking that it just wasn't worth it to get something that's worth like $1 in exchange for 25 minutes of my time.
Mm-hmm.
Just wasn't worth it. So I thought to myself, I could just start my own. So I started by writing reviews of products that I didn't get for free. And then once I had a couple under my belt, I went ahead and emailed a few, not big companies, but smaller companies who had some, smaller clothing companies or smaller makeup companies. And after a couple rejections, I started getting more and more accepted. And now people actually reach out to me.
And when you say a couple rejections, you would say, this is important. I say this on purpose because a lot of people think, oh, we don't get what you want right away, that you got to do something else. Whereas sometimes it's the grind and it's a numbers game. Yeah. So you would estimate about how many before you started getting some decent responses?
I would say 50, and even today I still get rejected. Not everybody says yes, and you just have to work through those failures. You can't let them stop you.
So to reiterate that, 50 times before it worked in your favor the one time. So keep that in mind when you want to do something for a week and say it's not working and quit. Keep that in mind because that's a big part of achieving what you want. And you recently had who reached out to you, or fairly recently?
I had Dove reach out to me. I actually just emailed them yesterday. I just finished reviewing their new beauty bar. But Dove, over the past 2 months, has reached out to me, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 times, to have me write about some of their new products, because I'm pretty sure they just launched a new line. And it was kind of amazing to have such a big company reach out to someone like me.
Absolutely. That's really neat. Dove. And that's goes to show if you keep working hard, you can do that. And there's a saying that's always I've thought interested in is if you want to get paid to do something, the best way to start is for free.
Yeah.
And when you start getting things, and then it's always a lot nicer, feels better to have someone come to you versus having to reach out. Yeah, it's a lot better. So you post your reviews on your site, which you gave earlier, and people come across these. What kind of visitors, comments would you typically get?
Normally, I get pretty positive comments, or sometimes people on my blog, they like to send me messages directly instead of leaving comments. I don't know why, but mostly it's pretty positive, saying, oh, I like this too, or thank you for telling me about this, or I've gotten stuff saying I'm an inspiration to people, which is always, flattering. I have gotten negative things, of course, saying that they don't like the product or they disagree with what I'm saying, but I'd say it's mostly positive.
Do you, just saying that they don't like the product, do products get negative reviews sometimes?
Yeah, they get negative reviews. I try to always at least say, a couple good things about it, because I know a company, obviously they sent me something, so that comes out of their budget. And so I like to at least remain respectful in what I say. I don't say anything that I think would negatively reflect on the brand, just maybe on the product.
It's fair, yeah. Unbiased reviews. It's a lot
Yeah.
more valuable to everybody. And this is you call it your first entrepreneurial
Yeah.
venture. And that's good because a lot of people, myself included, started lots of different things when they were younger. And I had a gift wrapping business when I was 10 years old. Only had my parents and my sister as possible customers. So not a huge market there. And you cut grass, and then you do all had a car detailing thing and all these different things. But your story is a little bit shorter. And would you call this your true passion, or more your passion is writing in general?
I like what I do. I like feeling like I have influence over what I buy and that people care about what I have to say. It's nice to know that people are interested in what you have to say. And maybe it's just over like a bar of soap with Dove, for example. But I feel like it can make a difference.
All right, so you just graduated high school,
Yes.
and you have plans for the fall?
Yes, I'm going to be going to Millikan University in Decatur, Illinois. I'm studying professional writing and digital media marketing.
That's a good combination because there's only really a few areas as far as any kind of marketing, like audio. You can do video, pictures, audio, and written word. And I mean, writing's not going anywhere either. People are always
I hope not.
reviews. Well, yeah, everything is so social. People love to comment on what they say,
Yes.
what they do, and like and dislike this and all that. And that's only becoming more social. And like I think advertising and marketing, as we know it, is going to shift. Like, I mean, everyone now looks at Amazon reviews before they buy anything.
That is,
And
yep.
that's a big piece of that, to know what people think about it before you actually buy it yourself, versus some conglomerate that does like a TV advertisement of
Yeah.
what they say, because they care a lot more how it comes across.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. Is there anything else? I'm looking at my cheat sheet here. Make sure I didn't forget anything I wanted to mention. So one more time, free plug. So if they want to access your website, they would go to...
They can go to NicoleScottBlog.blogspot.com, or if you go to Google, just search contractor critiques. I'm the first link. It's the only link, so.
There you go. All right, and this has been Tyler Talks with the TFD Award recipient, Nicole Scott, signing off.